The dark sex life of Adolf Hitler. For many years, there has been speculation about the sex life of Adolf Hitler. To tell the truth, it is easy to assume that the sexuality of a dictator as cruel and relentless as he was anything but normative. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our updates. We know that the union with his wife Eva Braun was not very satisfactory. According to various historical archives of the Third Reich, his spouse would have developed a very rare gynecological disease that did not allow him to have sexual relations without suffering terrible pain. This is how the historian from the University of Hull, in England, Thomas Lundmark, collects it in his book. But now, a new documentary series delves into the bedroom life of the Nazi dictator, stating that his sexual affiliations included a hidden pleasure in sadomasochism, incest and a voracious consumption of pornography. Furthermore, it suggests that he also enjoyed somewhat scatological sexual practices. Said audiovisual document stems from the peculiar relationship that the dictator had with Jelly Robbel, his niece in 1925. When she was just 17 years old, she began living with Hitler and his mother, Angela, who worked as a housekeeper. The Führer became obsessed with her to the point of having sexual relations in which he asked her to urinate on him, according to the documentary, which tests the statements of Nazi deserter Otto Strasser, very close to Hitler, who claimed that the niece had no choice but to give in to the demands of the leader. 6 years after going to live with the dictator, Robbel is found dead from a gunshot wound to the chest in the apartment that the Führer had in Munich. At just 23 years old, the young woman put an end to her life, or that is what the official version tells, since the documentary emphasizes that she is suspected of being murdered and that the Nazis destroyed all the evidence that associated the Nazi leader with this incestuous tendency and taste for the most depraved sex. Another of the names that the documentary series on the promiscuous life of the dictator brings up is that of Renate Müller, a German film actress who supposedly died after Hitler had a sadomasochistic sexual relationship with her. Another piece of information used by the documentary is that Hitler had become addicted to pornography after taking office as Chancellor of Germany in 1933. Apparently, he had a voyeuristic drive that led him to invite prostitutes and strippers to his mountain refuge. Heinrich Hoffmann, a Nazi photographer, was recruited to supply the Führer with pornographic films, which at that time would be very rudimentary.